All right. Hello, everybody. This is Mike from BTech Reviews here. Welcome to the stream. And haven't streamed in a while, guys. I really, obviously, it's been holiday season, so we've been keeping busy, right? With work. I sometimes work two jobs depending on what I'm doing, right? I work at my main job and then I do gig work, and I also have another YouTube channel, but we'll get into that, guys. So welcome to the channel. Hope you guys are doing good tonight. And let's see if I can change the background. Maybe this one's a little, there you go. Smash that like Tech Talk with BTech Mike. There we go. We'll use the purple background tonight. There you go. Virtual background. I don't have a green screen, so it might look a little wonky sometimes. So just keep that in mind, guys. I do appreciate it. If you guys are joining in late, please smash the like button. If you saw this video like after it's done, I really appreciate that. It does help the algorithm. And let me go ahead and see if the stream looks okay on my end. I will go ahead and take care of that. Hold on. Cancel. Switch accounts here. So yeah, hopefully everyone's doing good. I hope everyone had a good Christmas, by the way, because again, I know the holidays can be stressful. Looks like we got Mark Smith in the house. Thanks again for being a longtime subscriber, Mark. By the way, I know you you've pretty much been subbed to my channel for like pretty much since the beginning, I want to say. So I want to give you a shout out as well, Mr. Mark. Thanks again for always watching the channel and always posting positive things about the channel. I really appreciate that. So anyways, let's get into it, right, guys? Again, this video I had an idea, right? Well, it wasn't an idea. I'm kind of copying the idea from Aloha Android, aka Tito, right? Or it's Tito. So first of all, I want to give him a shout out, right? Because he gave me this idea of basically putting this video together, doing a live stream. Normally right now I would probably be out doing deliveries on my side hustle, right? Because I just like doing it now, and now it's just kind of like second nature to me. But anyways, let's go ahead and get into it, guys. Again, thank you for joining in. It is Tuesday, 12/26, so we're the day after Christmas. Hopefully you guys all had a good holidays. For those of you who celebrate, for those of you who don't, again, it's all good. And I hope the quality is looking pretty good on my end. Let me know if you guys can hear me, or let me know if the quality sounds good. So again, the title of the video is called "My Top Watch YouTube Channels of 2023." Right? And I'm only going with 5. I might give you a few honorable mentions, and then I will, I will go from there, and then as well as the future of the channel. Right? So for those of you who follow me, this really hasn't been a busy year for the channel. So let's get into it, guys. So again, Aloha Android, aka Tito, who's been my buddy for many years, gave me this idea. He did something similar earlier in the early afternoon. I think I had gotten out of work around a little after 1 o'clock today, and I got home, and as soon as I got on, normally what I do when I get home is I just turn on YouTube and I see what's who's uploaded a new video. I don't really watch normal TV anymore, so basically YouTube is like my entertainment minus my wrestling. Okay, you're saying it's good quality and it looks fine. Okay, thanks again. I appreciate that. I'm seeing different things on my computer to my phone down here. I have like a little setup here, but anyways, so anyways, he was streaming and talking about his top YouTubers of 2023, right? So I was like, wow, that's a great idea. Why didn't I think about doing something like that, right, guys? So you guys know over the years that I've been kind of a fan of tech, right? This channel is more dedicated to technology. So at first I was just watching tech channels on this YouTube channel, but ever since my accident last year, right? If you guys are familiar with that, I was in an accident. I broke my clavicle, which is my collarbone. I was out of work for like 4 months. Let's see. Mark Smith says YouTube is my go-to. Yes, so it's very. I feel like it's better than paying for cable. Obviously, now if you can't really watch with live basketball games and stuff like that. I mean, you can if you get YouTube TV, right? But if you just want like a cheap form of entertainment to get you through the day, and there's so many things that you can learn to do, niches, etc., like that, then YouTube is the platform for you right now. Of course, there's other platforms like Instagram and TikTok, right? There's different ways to get the information, but if you want long form content, right, YouTube is the place to be. So yeah, so again, going back, my top watch YouTube channels again. Tito gave me this idea. Shout out to him again. I really appreciate that coming in, right? So I follow about 150 YouTube channels, guys, and that's not that my subscription rate actually doubled from like last year. Last year my channel, I only had subscribed to maybe like 70 or 80 channels last year, and when I checked my subscribe thing this year, it said I had like 100 plus. I was like, whoa, okay, so that means that I've been kind of getting new content, right? uh, Let's see. Mark Smith says, I haven't seen any of your side hustle videos lately. I really haven't been posting on the channel in the last like month or so. I really need to get on that. Like I said, I've been kind of busy with my main job since the holidays. I pretty much since Thanksgiving, I've been pretty busy. Um, again, my main job, and of course, just personal things, right? That happen in my life. So I've been quite busy lately, guys. So I do apologize. I know that you guys who follow my channel, I really appreciate it. So again, going back, shout out to Tito, and let's get this going. So I'm gonna go ahead and share my top five. Let me go ahead and do this for you. So I don't have a specific list. I'm gonna do what Tito was doing, and I'm gonna go ahead and just share. I'm gonna go ahead and share their actual page so I can kind of show you and tell you why I like their channel so much. Let me go ahead and do this really quick. Okay, so again, one of my I guess starting off at number one here, right, is Tito's channel, right? So he goes by it's Tito, right? But we all know him by the Aloha Android. He tends to change his names every now and then on the channel, right? So going, aside from that, right, for those of you who have followed his channel over the years, you guys know that he loves mobile tech. He loves talking about, he has such a passion about mobile tech. It's crazy. Like, I feel like he's like, as long as I've known him, he has such a passion in his voice when he's talking about mobile tech, whether it be about your data connection or the different type of services like Boost Infinite, Mobile X, right? I believe he works for Mobile X now. You know what I mean? So I think, for him to have such a passion, and not just now, but even back then, of course, if you guys follow him, he is a huge Pixel fanboy, right? So that's not a knock, right? Tito loves the Pixel. He loves Android. He loves Google. I think right now he's using an iPhone though. But you can see that most of his videos are catered to like Pixels and Google in general, Google Fi and the service, right? Mobile X, right? Of course, he's going to be one of your go-to guys on that if you need any information on Mobile X, because he is so familiar with the company, again, because he works for the company, right? And he's been in the industry for quite some time, right? Not just testing and reviewing phones, but also working for the companies as well. So and again, his array of knowledgeability on specific topics, right? Whether it be custom ROMs, or again, just talking about a specific device and its quirks and its features. I think that's one of the cool things that I love about his channel. Again, I know he hasn't really been posting a lot of stuff. He's been going through some stuff, guys. So go give him some love on his channel. I know his mom recently passed away. So again, I want to share my condolences to him and his family, right? I know he's been going through stuff, and again, we all have our ups and downs on YouTube. Tito, I hope you continue to make content. I know YouTube is not the easiest platform, and I know he doesn't just make content for YouTube, right? He does stuff for Instagram. He does stuff for Twitter. He's a little bit he's everywhere, guys. Like, but I'm just sharing his specific YouTube channel just because, again, he is one of my favorite channels to watch. And I just really enjoy watching his videos. They're all informative, whether they're short or long, right? If you want the longer content, you want to watch his live streams, right? He gets into everything on his live streams, but he does stick to his topics, right? Now, of course, let me take a look here. Again, a lot of it's dedicated to Pixel. I think he has another channel dedicated to Pixel phones, so you might want to check that out. I'm not 100% sure if he shares that, but again, if you guys want to learn about like QLEAF wireless free data plan, stuff like that, or the Pixel 6 versus the Pixel 7a, the Exynos processor, right? Modem test, right? That's your go-to guy. He has like, I don't know how many Pixel phones. I know he has at least three, and of course he has the Pixel Watch. He is the guy that you want to go to when it comes to that. He is the guy when it comes to services like Visible, Mobile X, Boost Mobile, Boost Infinite. The MVNOs of the world, I guess. You know what I mean? Wireless tech as well. The Pixel Buds, right? As well. He loves to test out the Bluetooth sector of the tech field as well, right? Again, you're just gonna get good stuff from his channel, right? And I really hope that he continues to post, right? Let's go back to his homepage here. Mark Smith says, I bought a Pixel 7 because I watched Tito's videos on that phone. So great. Did you buy a Pixel 7 or a Pixel 7 Pro, right? Again, he is your go-to guy when it comes to stuff like that. I don't know if he shares his other channels here. I know he has one or two more channels dedicated to like Pixel. I don't know if he still has that going. I might need to ask him about that actually. So Tito, again, he is one of my podcast buddies. Also, me and him created another side channel called the Scorpion Deathlock Podcast. And later, I did shorten it to the Deathlock Podcast, right? So he is not just a fan of tech, right? He loves other things like mobile gaming. He loves video games as well. He loves he loves wrestling. That's something that I felt like I connected with him on another level there as well, because he's a big wrestling fan. And it's crazy because like as long as I've had this YouTube channel since 2011, 2012. For the most part, I've known him, and we introduced each other on social media. We've been talking over the years. Yes, there might have been gaps here and there where we stopped talking, right? But we've always found some way to communicate or talk, whether it be like on Twitter or Facebook, or on other platforms, right? We chat, we exchange, messages on Google Chat, right? Google Chat, that's fun to use, right? So again, shout out to him. Check out his other stuff, right? I really do appreciate him. I wish I could know him and hang out with him in real life, especially I would love to go to a wrestling show with him, or I would just love to shoot the shit and hang out with him and just, be buds, get some lunch every now and then. That would be nice. That would be nice. Okay, guys. So I'm going to go ahead and turn this off while we get the next page set up. But let me know if you guys are a fan of Tito's channel as well. Let's see. Mark Smith says, I bought the Pixel 7 because I watched his videos. The regular Pixel 7, I hardly used it. It sets mostly unused, but I have it when I want to use it. Okay, well that's pretty cool. I'm interested to know if you use it aside. But what's your daily driver? I want to know what your daily driver is if you're not using that consistently, right? Let's take a look. Let me go look for my next one, guys, and we'll go from there, right? We will go from there. Let's see. And again, I'm gonna have a few honorable mentions, right? And I'm gonna plug some other YouTube channels as well, guys. So if you guys want to jump in and comment what your top 5 YouTube channels are, like don't hesitate. I would love to see what you guys have to say on what you guys like to watch. We all have different interests and we all have different things that we like to watch. So I would love to see what you guys would have to say. Again, leave that in the comments, or if you guys are chatting live, go ahead and let me know what your top 5 or even just top 3, right? Let me know what your top 3 YouTube gigs are, and we'll go from there. I'm trying to find this one. Let me see. It's because they don't have it like in alphabetical order. So let's see. Let me just try to type it out. Okay, let's just do that instead. Let's just do that. Here we go. All right, so let's go ahead and fix this. Let's go ahead and turn this back on now. All right, so our next one is Latrell Jennings, and this is my dog right here. This is my bud. Hopefully he's doing okay. I haven't really talked to him a lot recently. We've all been kind of living life 2023, right? He's been making a lot of money moves, right? But for the most part, he has another channel besides this one. And again, Tech, right? I've known him for a few years already. I think I started talking to him before COVID, and I think it was before Rona. I need to go back. I really don't remember exactly talking to Latrell, right? But he's a young guy. Like he's he's so smart when it comes to stuff like the you know, tech. I enjoy his videos, right? His videos are definitely a lot different that you would see from other YouTube channels, right? So again, he's got 44,000, 46,000 actually. And let me go back to Tito's real quick. He had a little over 12,000. I think he had like close to 12.5 subscribers. So again, subscribers really doesn't matter, right? It's all about the content and what if you like it or not, guys, right? So in this case, Latrell, right? Latrell again makes a lot of videos, right? You know, he does smart home videos when it comes to like lighting. You know, he did have he is a part of Team Pixel, right? So he is posting videos on that, the Pixel 7 Pro, the Pixel 8, and the 8 Pro, which came out recently, right? Look at that, my top 5 deals that you shouldn't skip on Cyber Monday, right? So he is making you know, trying to be informative when it comes to deals, especially because, you know, tech is expensive nowadays. We are, you know, tech is not cheap to say the least, right? Especially in smartphones. I feel like smartphones have hit a peak, right? And they're really not getting cheaper now because they're just so good. Like even the mid rangers are so good that you're kind of right. You're kind of seeing them sit between like the three, like a decent phone will be between like $300 and $700 right now. Now, of course, you know, again, look at that. 5 Samsung Black Friday. I kind of miss some of these videos, by the way. I have, you know, sometimes he does not pop up on my algorithm over here, but I need to go back and watch all of these videos, right? But like, look at that, the Pixel 8 Pro 2 weeks later, she ain't like the other phones, right? But look at the thumbnail. One big issue though, you know, and I remember watching one of his videos from a couple years ago where and again, he's I would say he's very famous when it comes to Samsung phones. Like Samsung is his niche, right? I think that's, you know, that's what he does. He loves his Samsung phones. He loves his Samsung folds and flips and everything like that. So again, he's just he's a very charismatic character, right? You know, you know, him and I have a lot in common, right? We both have YouTube channels. We both have our side hustles. He has his businesses on the side, right? He's a young entrepreneur, and I'm just so impressed like in what he does. And again, he's, you know, he's doing it by himself, right? You know, he gets the shit done. He knows what he's doing. And you know, his videos are just fun to watch. He has so much energy in his videos. I'm not going to go and show you guys videos, but I want you guys to check out his channel if you guys get the chance. Latrell Jennings, again, shout out to you, buddy, again. And look at that, fundraiser. Look at that, he's actually donating some of the proceeds of his videos to his to fundraising, so that's pretty cool as well. So you know, and again, he does long-term reviews as well, guys. So, you know, if you guys want someone that holds on to devices and tells you how the device is a year after having it, right? That's one of your go-to guys. Also, so again, Esentech, follow him on the X app, right? Follow him on YouTube. I'm not sure if he does. I don't think he does TikTok or anything like that. I know he has an Instagram though, so I need to kind of follow up with him on that and see what's going on there. I think I might have gotten a message from somebody over here, maybe. Okay, no, I thought I got a message from CV Tech, but maybe not. I think it was just my computer being weird. But yeah, guys, shout out to Latrell. And again, guys, please, it says we have 6 people in the chat here. So if you guys are here, smash the like button and of course, you know, chime in. Let me know if you guys watch the channels as well. Let's see. Mark Smith says, I have an iPhone or I have an iPhone 13 Pro Max and my new iPhone 14 Plus, the later phone with, right? Okay, that sounds good. Yeah, I'm still sporting my iPhone 13 Pro and I still have my Pixel 7 Pro, which, you know, I'm still a part of Team Pixel. I hope, right? Keeping my fingers crossed that maybe next year, you know, they decide to send footage or they send to some of the smaller YouTubers. That would be nice, right? All right, guys. So let's go ahead and turn this off for now, right? Again, while I get the other one set up, right? Because, you know, again, this year, you know, I've kind of strayed away from tech a little bit when it comes to what I'm watching. And it's so interesting that like the algorithm for me, like the last couple of years, it was like finance and just different things like reaction videos, etc., like that. But this year, I've been watching a lot of different things. Like for those of you guys who don't know, I'm a big car enthusiast also. And I love to watch car YouTube channels. I think that's like one of my favorite things to watch. I can just sit like for hours and watch you know, car YouTube channels. So one of the guys that I am a big fan of, let's go ahead and get the channel up here, right? again, let's take a look here. So, hey, what's up? We got Latrizzle in the house. You just missed out on your shout out, by the way. So, we got Latrell here. Where's ESA, right? ESA would probably be from last year's, although I do have honorable mentions, by the way. So keep that in mind, right? I'm going to share a few honorable mentions that I'm going to kind of go through that, and we'll see what's up. But yeah, so I'm a big fan of the JDM scene, or like the drift scene when it comes to vehicles, right? Toyota, yeah, I still have Toyota Tech still going, by the way, boss. So this is going to kind of collaborate with that a little bit. So yeah, I follow this channel called Noriaro, and don't knock on me if I'm mispronouncing that, right? But basically, this guy, he lives in Japan. He's actually from Australia. He's kind of like a tall white guy, basically. That's pretty much how I can explain it, right? But look at, he has like how many, 700,000 subscribers, which I think is crazy. And he just really posts about like the drift culture in Japan, right? Now, of course, he lives in Japan, so he does share like what he does. But this guy is an actual drifter. Like, he owns a few vehicles where he actually takes out to the track, and he goes to track days, and he does he just uploads a lot of videos when it comes to car culture in general. Now, of course, he'll do live streams. I think he has a Twitch also. Let's see. Let's look at his most popular videos. I know his most popular video is probably the real Initial D driving Mount Haruna Tuge in the Tofu 86. So if you guys aren't familiar with Initial D, it's an anime, right? I know Latrell doesn't really watch anime, right? Um, but it is a anime series about racing. Basically, it's about drift culture, and if you guys want to check it out, it's on Hulu. I believe it's on Crunchyroll as well. And currently, they are bringing out a new series called MF Ghost, right, where it's just all about like street. It's basically about drifting and street racing, right? Now, of course, the new series is more catered to I would say not street racing, but it's more like circuit racing instead, right, where you have closed off parts of the cities, and then they go and they do racing in the cities. But anyways, his videos are just interesting, and he's very, this guy is very descriptive on his stuff. He knows what he's talking about. I don't know how mechanically inclined is, but when he talks about like parts for cars and stuff like that, he even goes to look at that. If you look at that, his videos are just very interesting to watch. One of his cars burned down over here. Just a fun channel to watch. If you're interested in the car scene, and you're interested in Hondas and Toyotas and Nissans, right? Some non-American vehicles, right? Vehicles that are more popular in Japan, right? Vehicles that you would see like in the Fast and the Furious, right? Like, let's see, let's Latrell saying. I'm thinking about getting into the car video scene. I got 4 videos to record on. Hey man, I think it's a strong niche. I still do Toyota Tech. I think I have about 200, a little under 200 subscribers on that channel. Keep in mind, I haven't really done anything with that channel, really in the last couple of years. I kind of stopped making videos on my Forerunner, and I sold my car last year after my accident. So I'm not really making videos, although my friend who has a a GR Corolla, he let me make a video on it. So if you haven't checked out that channel, go check out the video. I think the video has like 1,000 views already. So anyways, this guy's just fun to watch. He's very informative. You can tell he's passionate about what he does. He loves to be out there, and he speaks Japanese. He speaks fluent Japanese, by the way. He didn't know Japanese. He's been out there since he was maybe like in his early 20s. I believe he's in his 40s now, married, and he lives out there. But this guy, again, he makes such good videos uh, of his track days, or just like interviewing people who have cars. He just talks to you about the car culture in general, and then of course he actually, he'll get his GoPro set up, or his Instant 360, and he'll just set it up. So hey, what's up, Gene? How's it going, guys? Thanks again for joining in. Smash the like button, please. If you guys haven't already, please smash that like button. We are live, and again, welcome to the live. You guys know I don't really normally live stream, but I think 2024, a goal of mine is to kind of get back on the bandwagon when it comes to making videos, right? And not just live streaming, but like actually uploading videos and making more content. I think that's what I'm going to want to do. this year I've just been kind of recuperating from last year when and recovering. I'm still actually recovering from my shoulder. A lot of people ask me who knew about my accident last year. Yes, I still have a little bit of tightness in my shoulder and my collarbone area, but for the most part, I'm healed. It's not 100%. I don't think it's ever going to be 100%, but I mean, it is what it is. This year I've just been kind of trying to rehab the shoulder, and I've been just focusing on work. I really haven't been focusing too much on YouTube in itself. But anyways, guys, if you guys love the JDM or the car culture, especially older cars like older 90s Japanese cars, this guy's channel is the one to watch. Check out his channel. And again, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna turn this off so we can get to the next channel here. Latrell says he's got 4 cars to record, and he's got 2 Hondas and a Nissan and an Infiniti. I really like Infiniti. If I could ever find like an older G35 that I can that's in good shape, I would probably buy one. I would probably buy it, honestly, but it's got to be manual transmission. I feel like I like driving automatic, but to have like a weekend car or something where I can just drive around the town and drive stick, it's really fun. I don't know if you know how to drive stick, Latrell. I think you do, but it's fun to drive manual transmission. I'm still driving my beater 2002 4Runner though. It has 306,000 miles, guys, on it, by the way. My 4Runner has 306,000 miles. I'm getting close to 307 actually on the truck. So I broke 300,000 back in April, I think, or like maybe late March earlier this year. Taking a water. All right, sorry guys, I'm taking a water break. All right, guys. Let me find the next YouTuber that I love to follow here. And again, I am going to give you guys honorable mentions, right? So, and again, most of these were not tech videos just because. Let's see, hold on. I'm like searching their channels because I don't have them like directly linked. Okay, so this the next channel that I'm going to share, guys, and again, thanks for joining in and watching, right? Thanks again for being here with me. We're at 27 minutes. I think I'm going to try to just keep this at an hour because I just want to I still need to eat dinner, and I still need to I just want to sit back and relax. I went to work like at 6 this morning or whatever, so I'm a little tired. I did take a nap earlier in the afternoon. We'll see how long we go, though. We'll see how long we go. We'll see how many people join in later on while we're going. So the next channel, guys, is a channel that I've really been only following probably since early this year, and I really didn't subscribe to this person until probably a couple months ago, maybe probably during the summer is when I finally decided, okay, I'm going to subscribe to this person because she keeps popping up in my feeds, right? So again, let's go ahead and share it with you guys. So this person her name is Nikki Nellenthal, and if you guys aren't familiar with her videos, again, she is a van lifer YouTuber, right? So if you guys are into this kind of stuff, right, basically how she started off with, I think she's probably in her like early or mid 30s already, right? But I think 4 or 5 years ago she decided to move, I guess, just live in her car. So right now she's currently living in one of those nice Mercedes like vans. But when she started her YouTube channel, she lived in a Prius, guys. So the first couple of years of her videos where she was just living in a van or in her little Toyota Prius, I'm trying to see which her most popular videos are. So of course, you're gonna see the thumbnails may be a little spicy because she likes to post pictures in her bikinis every now and then, etc., like that. Obviously, living in a Toyota Prius in Virginia, right? So that video has 6.5 million views, guys, and her videos are just so well put together. I feel like it's like watching Casey Neistat, but like with the van lifers, I guess. She also travels with a dog. So during her travels, she actually rescued a dog that was following her like somewhere like in the mountains somewhere, and she has kept that dog over the last couple of years. That's like her ride or die buddy now. The dog's name is Camper, right? But basically, if you guys are just interested in van lifing, she travels all over the US, right? She actually used to be like a tour guide. And she's been in more than one vehicle, right? She started in her Prius, and then she went to a truck camper that she was renting out, and then now she's in a awesome Mercedes camper van, right? She used to be an NFL cheerleader, to my knowledge. Like, this is just information I'm getting from like my videos, right? You know, she's done a little bit of here and there. She used to be like a tour guide, like on tours. Like, she's kind of been all over, right? But her videos are very interesting to watch. Um, let's see. Latrell says you've been watching ESA. Eddie Benitez. Apparently, ESA watches him too. Well, I haven't watched him since the last video that I shared with you, buddy. Because I don't know if you saw the video where he got hit by a car, like, and he was like in downtown Chicago when it happened, and I think the person just took off on them. So yes, I do watch Eddie Benitez still. His videos haven't really been popping up on my feed. He is going to be one of my honorable mentions, right? So keep that in mind. But yeah, guys, if you guys are interested in van lifing, or you know how people live in their vehicles, you know, she gives a lot of good information. Obviously, she has a lot of videos. She actually puts out one video a week. I don't really know how much videos she was putting out at the beginning, but she really does, you know, again, uh, give good information. She sometimes will make videos with her family members, cousins, or her mom or her dad will go along with her, and they show you parts of the U.S. that maybe you might have never thought of going to, right? So hey, we got Joys of the San Joaquin Valley. Thanks again for joining in. If you can, Michael, smash that like button. I would really appreciate that. We are going to. And if you guys are just joining in, again, thank you. We are sharing my top watch YouTube channels of 2023, right? So these are videos that I just consistently watch. These are videos that I'm watching weekly, and we're just keeping it going. So Latrell, thanks again for being here. Mark, Gene, again, Michael, thanks again for being here. Excuse me. Okay, so we're again Nikki Dollenthal. She is a van lifer, guys, and she will teach you and she will show you what she does when things happen, etc., like that, or just little things like that, guys. Again, her videos are interesting, and she always has good shots in her videos. I think she's now using drones in her videos, right? Look at that. She has 772,000 subscribers, by the way. And what I like about her is that she also gives back. So she's a big animal lover, specifically dogs. I don't know about cats, right? But because like she is an animal enthusiast, she actually donates a portion of her money. She has her own foundation called I forgot what it's called, but you can get more information about that on her channel. She has a Patreon as well, from what I'm seeing there. But she has a foundation where she actually gives money to and she sponsors animals that are in need, right? So dogs that need surgeries, or she'll donate a lot of dog food or resources to animal shelters that she's traveling to, right? She's in contact with a lot of animal shelters. So I think that's what I like about her, is that she's doing good. She's making good content, but she's also out there giving back and helping others. So I think that's a goal of mine one day also, is that my channel, or whatever, any of my channels ever get big enough for where I can kind of give back to my community, or in any type of way. I would love to do that. I think that's that's the ultimate goal, I think, to or just not just my local community, but the YouTube community as well, right? I would love to give back. I know Tito earlier was saying that that if he won the lottery, he would all the people that were watching his live stream earlier, he was like, I would send them any phone they would want. And he's like, I'm not bullshitting, I would help him out. And yeah, I would love to, I would love to do stuff like that also. I would love to help give back and just do that. But guys, check out her channel. She makes I think she uploads one video a week, and her videos usually get a lot of views. I'm going to tell you right now, she gets a lot of hits on her videos, right? They usually get over 100,000 hits at least per video. Just from looking at all these, she's getting at least 200 to 500,000 views a video. So that's how good her videos are put together, right? But let's go ahead and again, let's turn this off so we can go to the next one. So Nikki Valenthal, that would be my number 4 video, guys. So just so you guys know, if you guys are just joining in, up to now, this is my top 5 right now. We got number 1, it's Tito, aka Aloha Android, right? That was my first pick. Number 2 would be Latrell, right? Again, these are guys that I still follow closely in my tech community space, because this is a tech channel, right? But again, I'm kind of branching out a little bit from the tech community as well, and I've been watching and following other channels. Let's see. Joys of the San Joaquin Valley says, BTech learned the painful way why motorcycles are dangerous. I hope Mike has healed up very well. Well, I can do this now. And last year I could probably only get my arm this high. So yes, I am. I'm still healing. I still need to do my stretches. Every couple days I really have to work out the shoulder. But for the most part, I'm doing okay, guys. Thank you for saying that. I really appreciate that, man. And again, yes, I learned the hard way. I think it could happen to anybody, right? An accident like that, right? I know. I follow a lot of YouTubers that ride electric scooters and stuff like that. They've been in accidents, and unfortunately, it's gonna happen, right? It doesn't matter how safe you are. Accidents just happen. Let's hopefully they happen less frequently than others, right? But for the most part, I'm glad that I'm okay and that it wasn't worse. I'm glad I was wearing a helmet that day as well. So, and let me know if you guys are enjoying the video so far. I really appreciate it. I don't even have my chat overlay on, by the way, guys. But should I turn it on? Should I turn on the chat overlay? Woo, let's get that going. I don't know why it was turned off. It's been turned off actually. But anyways, there we go. Let's get that going. So I remember that video, Mike. I was watching it live. Yeah, I think the video's still up. I think I should probably go and delete that video. It's kind of bad. It's bad juju for my channel. So anyways, guys, this will be the last of my top 5 as far as my YouTube channels go, and then we'll go from there, right? So again, guys, like I said, I'm into car and watching car videos, right? And I love Japan culture in general, guys. I think if you guys don't watch videos on Japan and how they live and etc. like that, then you should really watch. So this guy is another channel that I watch. He goes by Albo. Let me go ahead and turn this off really quick. I think his channel used to be named something else, but his YouTube channel is Albo. Let me go ahead and click it. Albo Media. So basically, this guy, I think he's from Canada. He moved to Japan early on, like maybe I don't know how long ago that was, right? I haven't really watched every single one of his videos, right? But this guy basically he great stream. Thank you for the great positive comments, by the way. And again, I might take the chat off just because it's kind of taking up space. So hold on, let me go ahead and turn off this really quick. But just so you know, I really appreciate you guys being interactive on the chat. Let's see. Latrell says, my cousin just got back from Japan and is back in Chicago. Wow, very nice. Okay, so again, I actually have a few friends that live in Japan right now that I used to talk to a couple years back. And they've been out there teaching since before COVID happened. I think they actually moved out there right before the pandemic, and they've been out there ever since. So it's going to be almost 4 years since they've been out there. But these are like my old arcade buddies, DDR buddies. Anyway, so Albo Media. So this guy, he posts a lot of videos about car culture as well, right? Him is less track though. So if you guys go back earlier to my earlier video or my earlier mention of Noriaro, which is the guy that does like the track videos and the drifting videos, this is very similar, right? But he really only this one he just talks about more I guess just the cars in general and the different like type of vehicles, but he also interviews a lot of people that live the culture over there in Japan, right? So like these ones kind of were caught my eye, right? Is the female car culture in Japan, right? So there's females that actually have pretty badass cars, and they he interviews a lot about, so like a car girl in Japan's first run, so they actually own like pretty badass cars, and they also go to the meets, right? And some of them are actually like drifters. They actually will go to competitions and they'll actually drift. So I think that's pretty cool that he's showing a different side of not just guys in cars, right? But he's also showing like that girls can do this also, and that there's female fans of stuff like this in general, like that, right? Which is cool because as a guy, you think, oh, okay, there's girls that don't like video games and girls that don't like cars, but if you look at his channel, like he interviews a lot of girls that have pretty freaking awesome cars. They have Skylines, they have the new 86s, they have Nissan Silvias, they have Toyota Supras, right? They're pretty just awesome cars in general, right? And it's cool because he sits down, he interviews them, he asks them like, how did they get into it, etc., like that. And it's just his videos are just very well put together. They're fun to watch. Um, he talks about his friends and his life over there and the culture. And I think this guy just had a baby as well. So shout out to Albo. He's never gonna see my channel probably, but I want to give him a shout out just because again his videos are fun to watch. And the thumbnails are on point in my opinion, and the videos just it's good content. He makes just great content. If you guys like the JDM scene in general, he has so much respect for the car culture over there in general. So I think that's one of my this is one of my top watch channels in 2023. So again, guys, check out his channel if you guys want to see more stuff like that. I would we can talk about that. You can tweet at me, whatever. Let's see. What's okay. We'll go ahead and close that one out here. SMT can be fun, but he only does one live stream a week for subscribers. The rest of them are for paying members, which limits how much I watch him. Oh, okay, that's interesting. I didn't know that Sneed, I guess that's his name, right? That's what he goes by. Sneed. He only does videos for his members. That I didn't know, guys. So I'm not. I follow Sneed, but I didn't know that he specifically does that. So yeah, I'm pretty sure he's talking about SMT, which is the Sneed Mobile Tech, or maybe it's somebody else. Anyways, guys. So honorable mentions, right? So I know. Latrell was like, hey, Latrell already mentioned a few of them in there, and these are like people that I watch the most, right? So one of them I'm going to share with you. This guy is very controversial in the wrestling world. So if you guys follow me, you guys know that I am a big wrestling fan, and I have been since I was maybe like 7 or 8 years old, right? So let's go ahead and share this guy's channel, right? JD from NY206. Okay, this guy he makes his living on talking about wrestling, and I'm kind of envious because this is something that I would love to do one day. So, oh snap, it's Tito in the house. I would get a matte black R32 and call it Shinigami. Oh my gosh, I know you know where the reference comes from. Yes, of course. So yeah, man, I just shared a couple of car YouTubers. One of them was called Noriyaro, and the other one is Albo. I mean, I'm sure you caught a little bit of that towards the end, unless you've been lurking this entire time, Tito, which I know you like to lurk sometimes also. So, but anyways, thanks again for joining in. Smash that like button. I really appreciate you being here. CM Punk. I actually got the new CM Punk shirt, by the way. I'm not wearing it right now, obviously, but I actually got the new CM Punk shirt, by the way. So appreciate you being here, buddy. And one of these days, maybe not within this year, but early next year, we can get on the Deathlock podcast and we can shoot the shit, if you know what I mean. So I watched that channel's on car. Yes, awesome. Okay, so Tito, I'm gonna share this channel. You might not be a fan of this guy, right? JD from NY. So this guy he puts out pretty much 3 to 5 videos a week when it comes to wrestling, right? He reviews Raw, SmackDown. He also reviews AEW. On occasion he reviews Collision. So basically, he's on different social media. I believe he's on TikTok. He's on YouTube. He has 151,000 subscribers, right? He posts videos pretty much every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, etc., like that. He can get pretty controversial because this guy does tend to rant when it comes to a lot of topics, when it comes to controversial topics like CM Punk, etc., like that. But anyways, his videos are interesting, and he does have podcast, or he does have guests on his show as well. So on Wednesday he does the AEW reviews, right? The Dynamite reviews. He has a co-host on Wednesday, and he also has a Tuesday show called TNT, called Tuesday Night Titans, which he talks to a guy named Andrew Baydaula. And basically, that guy he's like an insider of wrestling, basically. So he knows a lot of shit as well. Just an interesting show to watch. He likes to rant. I think that's why I like to watch his channel, because he loves to yell and he loves to get mad and he loves to just get angry at the product when it's bad. He likes to talk about how bad it is, right? He loves to just crap on Vince McMahon and etc. Like he probably still thinks that Vince McMahon is running the show currently right now. So anyways, this is just an honorable mention. It's not, it is not one of the channel. It's not. I watch it a few times out of the week though. So the next car YouTuber that I like to watch, guys, and Tito, maybe you can check him out also. Is his name is Watch JR Go. So this guy, I've actually been following him since he's had about like 20,000 subscribers. He lives in, I believe, Kansas, out there in the Midwest, or somewhere out there, Kansas, somewhere. Anyways, so basically, he buys and he flips cars, and he's a young guy. He's like a mechanic. He has a background in IT, I believe. Before he started doing YouTube, he was just doing like, he had a job in IT, and he's just very mechanically inclined when it comes to vehicles. Like his dad is an engineer, I believe. So growing up, like they taught him how to take things apart. So he knows how to like take apart cars, etc., like that. His videos are fun to watch. Basically, when I first started watching this guy, his videos, he started out in his garage, like in his home garage, and then he would just do videos on motorcycles, etc., like that. If you watch some of his old videos, look at that, 313 views, 447 views. um he would post drag racing videos, etc., like that. So his channel is old, but the thing is, his channel started blowing up when he started flipping cars. So I can't even tell you how many videos this guy has. He uploads several. He sometimes will upload 5 videos a week. So let's go to his popular videos. So his most popular video has 1.6 million views. $1,000 Civic flip. So he went and bought this, little early 2000s 4-door Civic, and he bought it for 1,000, and he sold it for like $3,000 or $4,000. So his videos are interesting to watch. He knows how to fix cars. He does other things, like he remodels homes. Like if you watch his videos, he'll buy cars. He'll tell stories about buying cars. It's very interesting to watch. He actually bought like his own shop, and he basically made a gigantic shop, and then he sold it, which is crazy, right? It's just interesting to watch though. His videos are fun to watch. He has a little close to 400,000 subscribers now, and I've been following him since his early days, and it's just been very cool and interesting to watch how he has grown as a YouTuber, right? He now bought another shop, where he just finished doing a shop recently. It's just fun to watch in general, guys. So who do we have here? Carlos S Tech from Vegas, also. Okay, I think. Wait, okay, we got a few people in the chat here. So hey, thanks again, guys, for joining in on the chat. I appreciate it. Again, these are just honorable mentions. Now here's another one that Latrell mentioned on my channel earlier. ESA, the Electric Scooter Academy. So this guy, he does videos about electric scooters, basically. So his thumbnail game has actually gotten a lot better recently. Hey, what's up, Borganta? How's it going? Woo, guys, I'm starting to lose my breath here talking to you guys. So again, Gene, or I'm sorry, Borganta, you probably missed you missed my top 5 already. So you're gonna have to go back and watch the top 5. Now I'm just doing honorable mentions on this channel now. Can I split this in half? Ooh, excuse me, hold on. I'm gonna yawn it real quick, guys. Sorry about that. Okay, hold on. Okay, sorry about that. So anyways, guys, so I follow this guy called the Electric Scooter Academy, and basically, again, he does he does videos on scooters and e-bikes, but basically he does Uber Eats. So the reason why I watch him is because he does Uber Eats on these videos. So most of the videos he does DoorDash and Uber Eats and stuff like that, but he really shows you guys on like what you can make money on. You can make money on these little scooters and not have to put money on gas or anything like that. And he does group meets as well, and he lives in California. I believe he lives like in the LA or Hollywood area, and he's just a fun guy to watch. He's an older YouTuber. He's probably the oldest YouTuber I actually watch. He's like in his like 50s, I think. Early 50s or mid 50s probably. And I feel like I can identify with this guy a lot, because last year he also broke his collarbone in a video. And just be careful, Tito. I want to get an electric dirt bike. They are cool as hell, yes. But be careful, man, because you already know I broke my collarbone last year. Any little fall or bump can break a bone. So just be careful out there. But this guy also, he does the stand-up scooters, but he also does the little sit-down scooters as well. So let's go to his videos here. Here we go. Hold on. Let's see. So this is a new video. He does. I need to check that out. I think I didn't finish watching that one, but he always has so many close calls in his videos. Like I always see him like driving in downtown LA or on his scooter, just riding with traffic, and like the people like have no consideration on for people like on e-bikes. It's ridiculous how people can just freaking cut people off and whatnot. But I think it's cool. I think it's fun. This guy, the reason why I like watching this guy's videos also is because he like, he'll go into a McDonald's when picking up an Uber order or something like that, and then he'll say a bunch of shit like on the way out, saying like, "Oh, these fucking," he'll say like, "Oh, these fucking, McDonald's employees, they're dumbasses, or they took too long, or this and that." Like I think, like his comments during the videos are just pretty funny, and I just enjoy watching it. He puts out a lot of good information about the scooters as well, guys. So again, ESA, the Electric Scooter Academy, and you guys are seeing like my most watched videos here. So again, this one, these are just honorable mentions, right? She doesn't do Uber Eats anymore, but this one was one I was watching heavily early in the year, like in January, February, and late last year. Megan Reisman, she would do a lot of Uber Eats and DoorDash videos as well. She kind of got away from that now. She has about 30,000 subs on this channel. I don't really know if she's still uploading. She really doesn't. Now she does like more thrifting videos, or she's like more of a gamer now. I think she has a Twitch. I don't know if she goes live on YouTube. She really should, because she has like 30,000 subs on here. But I'm sure she's still making money off her ad revenue. But yeah, if you go back, her videos are mostly about DoorDash and Uber Eats and her experiences with that. Very good content. She lives in Vegas. I think that's where she lives. That's where she originally from Florida, but she just makes a lot of videos. I think her account got hacked one time. Also, she made a video talking about how her account got, etc. Tito says he'll be careful. Okay, alrighty, everyone. I gotta do laundry and start getting packed for my trip this Friday to my dad's. Good stream, B Tech later. Okay, man. Thank you again for joining in. I hope you watch the replay, or if you didn't get to watch the whole thing, whenever you get the chance, buddy. Thanks again, and have a safe trip to your dad's. I don't think he lives in the States, or maybe he does. I know your parents were spaced out though. But anyways, be safe. Have a fun trip, and if I don't talk to you, Happy New Year, buddy. I really appreciate you being a part of my community, a part of my life, right? Whew, okay, hold on, guys. I am losing my breath talking here. I don't know why. I need to take a break. It's because I'm talking so fast, and it's just a lot, guys. So hopefully you guys are enjoying the video so far. So let's go back to one of my other favorite videos. So here's another channel I watch, guys. He goes by Chris Van Vliet. I think he calls it Insight. He's on multiple platforms like Apple and Spotify. Thanks for watching. All right, man. Thanks again. And again, have a safe trip, and message me whenever you want to chat, man. Let me know whenever you want to get on the Deathlock podcast. And, we'll shoot the shit, man. We'll talk about CM Punk. We'll talk about whatever you want to talk about, man. But have a safe trip. I look forward to whatever video you post next, man. So thanks again for joining in. I hope you had a good Christmas. I hope you have a Happy New Year if I don't talk to you before next year, right? And again, thanks again for again being a part of my community. So guys, again, the next one is Chris Van Vliet, right? He is a interviewer basically. So he really just interviews wrestlers. Every now and then he'll have like a random video where he interviews somebody random, but he does post mostly wrestling content because he was a big wrestling fan growing up. So he's been very lucky to interview a lot of the top names in the business, right? He's interviewed guys like Gunther, Tyler Breeze, referees Mike Chioda, Swerve Strickland. He interviewed Chris Jericho recently. That was 3 weeks ago, right? So his podcasts are just very well put together. He's a very knowledgeable guy on wrestling in general, very respectful. He respects the business. Has 390 subscribers. I've been following this guy when he was under 100,000 subs. So, and his channel just continues to grow. So, big shout out to him. He's originally from Canada. I think he lives in the US now, but he's originally from Canada. So shout out to him, right? I don't think I'll ever be able to interview a guy like him or anything like that. Maybe one day on the Deathlock podcast. But anyways, he's one of the guys I've been watching over the last year. So again, check out his channel if you guys like wrestling. The next one, his name is BC Amplified. He's also another wrestling podcaster, but he's also post videos on football as well. So if you guys are into wrestling, I believe he's from the New York or the Bronx area. He mostly covers WWE. I think he got in trouble with AEW and Tony Khan for talking shit one time or something like that. But he mostly posts wrestling content when it comes to WWE stuff, and his videos get a lot. He is a very good podcaster. I love watching his videos. He does a lot of good stuff. So if you guys like his videos, check him out. Here's another one, guys, that I watch. He goes by Jacob R. So this guy, this is more tech related now. Ooh, excuse me. But he basically does video game. He does a lot of retro video game stuff, right? So he buys a lot of old consoles that he does videos on, and I actually got motivated to do stuff like that during the summer. I was buying old consoles, and some of them got a few thousand views. So there is a niche for stuff like this, right? But he basically he will buy like stuff off Wish or eBay or stuff like that. There was a big controversy with him and DK Oldies, by the way. If you guys are not familiar with DK Oldies, you might want to check that out, right? Looks like Mark's taking off. So, Mark, if you're taking off, drive safe. Happy New Year and be safe, buddy. Thanks again for being a fan of the channel. I really appreciate that. Whew, okay, I might need to take a break here, guys. Let's my voice. There's no air circulation in my room. That's why. So let me go ahead and turn on my fan really quick. There we go. Let's get the air turned on. Even though I think I had turned off my ceiling fan. That's why. It's cold outside though. We're in the 50s right now, so I'm a little bit chilly. But if you guys like video game stuff, if you guys like watching, old school stuff, like watching somebody open an Xbox 360 from like 10, 15 years ago, his channel gets a lot of hits, right? He pretty much just makes videos on content. He'll open up the consoles also, and he'll show you what's inside. He'll show you if they're working. He'll talk about stuff he'll buy off Wish or Temu, stuff like that. His videos are just fun to watch, and they're very well put together and they're interesting. So check out his channel, guys, if you guys are into stuff like that. Again, aside from Nikki Dallenthal and stuff like that, I follow a YouTuber called Ride Along with Bree. So she is a gig work YouTube channel. It's kind of like what I have. I have a gig work YouTube channel, guys. And she does a lot of Uber Eats videos, but her videos are very informative. She has a lot of tips and tricks on what to do and how she handles certain situations and just things in general. So she has about 42,000, but I've been following her when she was under 10,000. So her channel actually blew up this year, which is very good. She posts videos like daily. Like I'm talking about like every day. I think now she posts maybe like 2 or 3 videos a week. It's been a little bit less consistent, but she does post videos and she has a very good presence. She does talk about things and situations that happens to her, like drop off gone wrong or how add-ons should go, protecting your account, little things like that. So if you guys want to follow a good gig work channel, this is going to be it. She posts a lot of good content on her channel, so check her video out if you have. Yeah, Latrell says, now that your girl from Las Vegas don't post no more. Yeah, she doesn't post anymore, by the way. Megan Reisman does not post, but that was an honorable mention, and so is this one. So this is another one that I follow. Again, right along with Bree. Check out her channel. She does a lot of good stuff on her channel. So. And she drives a Prius, by the way, so she's doing it right. Here's another honorable mention: Bikes and Beards. So when I was into my e-scooter and motorcycle phase, I guess, this one has almost 2 million subs. This guy does a lot of cool videos. I don't even know where I think he was in the East Coast, but now I know he moved recently. Him and his family moved, but he had like a shop on the East Coast recently. But anyways, fun channel to watch. He buys like a lot of random crap off Amazon, or he'll go and like buy vintage motorcycles and he'll fix them up, and he'll do like he'll do like videos where he like rides the bike from like wherever he bought it to back to his house or wherever his hometown is. Just interesting stuff. He has a lot of videos. He has several channels, right? So he has this one, SRK Cycles, just that in general, right? Um, Here's another one that I've been watching. It's called This was that Evans guy. Forget his name. Tyler Evans or something like that. Anyways, they have a channel called This Is where they just talk about like random stuff, like where they buy stuff off Goodwill and stuff like that. Austin Evans, that's his name. I forgot his name for a second there. But this channel is very entertaining to watch. You know, I think this is not his main channel. This is like another channel that they made. It's called This Is though. Good stuff. You know, they get a lot of good hits. They post weekly on their channels. Their thumbnails are on point. I don't follow Austin Evans' main channel, but I follow this channel. It's fun to watch. And let me see. I think I'm gonna just share one more channel, one more honorable mention. Let's see. I'm like scrolling through my videos here. I guess we'll go with the one that Eddie that Latrell was mentioning. Eddie Benitez, right? This guy is a YouTuber that does DoorDash, Uber Eats. He lives in the Chicago area, the Midwest area, and basically, again, he does all his videos on an e-bike. So he good. Okay, I'm not sure exactly what you're talking about, Morganta. Goodwill in this universe has bad will in the mirror universe. Okay. But anyways, this guy, he puts his videos together pretty well also. He I think he just uses like a GoPro or like an Insta 360, but basically like he shoots all of his adventures on his e-bikes. And I think he also bought like a motorcycle, but most of his videos are on one of these. I forget what it's called. It's like it looks like a motorcycle, but it's not. But I think this e-bike has like a 70-mile range. But I know he did buy a Honda like little motorcycle as well, Jump Coco as well. So honorable mention to him. I know one of his last videos he got hit by a car biking Chicago for Uber Eats and DoorDash. A day turned unexpected, so he got hit by a car, and he hasn't uploaded a video since then. So he only has 9,000 subscribers though, guys, but his videos are very well put together. So if you guys are into gig economy work and stuff like that, he doesn't really talk about his e-bikes. Every now and then he does, but I know like him and his wife, I know his wife does like Uber Eats on bikes as well. So that's just it's his niche, right? I don't know if he does anything else, but his content is very good, and I just enjoy watching his videos. Some of the interactions that he has are pretty cool. Let's see. Latrell says it's about 20 degrees warmer than average over here. That's crazy. Yeah, it's been kind of a hot winter. I mean, yesterday or a couple of days, Christmas Eve, it was like in the 80s where I live. So, but anyways, guys, let's talk about the future of BTech. So we're already hit an hour, right? So guys, the future of the channel is still kind of, for me, it's kind of unknown, I guess, because my channel has been live for a long time. So let's check out my channel. So my channel is currently sitting at 13,800 subscribers, right? And if you have followed me this year, I have posted videos, right? I haven't posted a lot of content this year, but I do try to do live streams on here. Reason being though is because I started another project called Side Hustle Mike, right? So my other channels, right? I have like 4 other channels, by the way, guys. So my main one is called Side Hustle Mike, right? So that one I have a little over 1,000 subs on there, still not monetized. I think the watch hours, I don't have the watch hours yet to get monetized on this specific channel, so I would love to get monetized, but for now we'll just leave it at that for now, guys. I mean, it is what it is. Let's see. Latrell says that we hit a record-breaking temperature for Christmas. That's crazy, man. So are you having to battle the snow out there? Hopefully everything's okay out there for you. Hopefully everything's going good out there as far as weather goes. Let's see. Bargata says, considering that there are customers that try to scam free meals for food delivery companies, it would be smart to stream every delivery to have proof of delivery. Yeah, I mean, like that ride along with Bree video, her channel, she gives a lot of good tips on how to avoid like getting scammed by people that say that they didn't get their food right. She always like takes pictures of the house or like the unit number and where she's dropping off, right? Because again, some people can scam you, right? But again, guys, this one has been my project over the last year. Side Hustle Mike again, right? You know, my some of the uh, videos have a good amount of views, right? I only have maybe like 4 or 5 videos that have over 1,000 views. My top viewed video has 31,000 views on it. Now it's really mostly transitioned to like Walmart Spark videos, but I still do Uber Eats every now and then, right? But you know, if you guys are interested, hey, check out my Side Hustle Mike channel. You know, I try to give you guys information or try to be as informative as I can be, as well. So it looks like Tito gave me a like on my Twitter post. Thanks again, Tito. But yeah, you know, again, I don't really post like a lot of shorts and stuff like that. Maybe I do, maybe I don't. But like for the most part, you know, I'm trying on this channel. I'm gonna try to post more on that channel next year as well. Latrell says we have no snow. We're supposed to like a month ago. Ooh, interesting. Okay. We had snow on Halloween, but none on Christmas, so it's backwards. Wow. Okay. Well, I mean, hey, you know, at least the weather's been nice and that you've been able to go out and do things. Hopefully you're doing your gig work as well. So here's one of my channels, guys, Side Hustle Mike. So there's that, and then if we can go back to my BTech channel, right? Let's see. So my BTech channel, my other channel, Toyota Tech, right? You know, I posted a video that did get 1,000 views that we posted a month ago, where you know I'm posting about vehicles, right? This channel specifically made on my enthusiasm for cars, trucks, and the auto industry in general, right? So some of my videos have decent amount of views, right? I need to really go back to this channel and and fix some of the things, right? But like I have videos on specific cars, right? My most viewed video has 18,000, 15,000 from a few years ago, right? You know, some are on my truck. I have a video on one of the little scooters that I bought, right? I never got to make a video on my other scooter that I sold, the one that I had my accident on. But you know, we are trying here. We are trying to, you know, just post videos. It doesn't have a lot of videos, but you know, anytime I'm able to post videos on car related stuff, I will post here. So you know, it's called Toyota Tech or at Toyota Tech 9264. I need to go and fix that. You know, I think I can fix that on YouTube Studio. But yeah, guys, as far as that goes, you know, I probably won't be posting a lot of videos on that channel, but we'll see. We'll see. My friend said if I wanted to, I can make more videos on his GR Corolla, which is this video. And I'll show you a little bits and pieces. The rear brakes also, because that one's a little bit, they're supposed to be red, guys. Look at that. Okay, so I'm going to just mute that because you're going to get like the audio feedback. But basically, you know, I did a video on his car. Let's see. There's a little bit of B-roll. Go back and watch that. I had to censor out his license plate, so I do apologize there. If it was in the shot, I'm sorry, bro. I was using iMovie, so don't judge. But anyways, that's my video on his car. I talk about it. It's about a 20-minute video, guys. So if you guys want to check out that video, you can go check out that specific channel called Toyota Tech. I am subscribed myself, 199 subscriber. Who will be the 200th subscriber on this channel, guys? Let me know. Because I have 199 subs. I only have 22 videos, but hey, that's pretty good for only having 20 videos to have almost 200 subscribers. I think that's not that bad, honestly. You should definitely get a wind cover. I think I was filming on that on a phone. As far as that goes, if you're talking about that video, so. Or if you're talking about like my microphone here, I'm not 100% sure. But anyways, so there's that channel. Oh wait, hold on, cancel. I'm exiting the wrong page. So let's go back to my BTech page over here, guys. Oh, here we go. Hold on, BTech reviews. So let's go back to the home here. So I really haven't been posting a lot of videos. My other channels include the Deathlog podcast. That's me and Tito and Mill Hustle's channel, right? And I have a few friends outside of my YouTube that I like to talk to and do the podcast with. So we currently are sitting at 28 subscribers. This is my channel that's mostly dedicated to wrestling, guys. So if you guys are interested in wrestling or my wrestling talk, you know, go ahead and check out this channel. It's called the Deathlog Podcast. I really enjoy this channel. It's not a really very heavily scripted channel. We just get on, me and Mill Hustles, or me and Tito, or me and my other buddies, Jaime and Adon. Those guys that I used to do a podcast with a couple years back. This channel is just dedicated to wrestling. We talk about wrestling and stuff and what's happening in the news currently in wrestling. So if you guys are interested, check out this channel. It's fun. It's fun, and it's really unscripted. We talk about the hot topics, and we give our opinions on what we like, what we dislike, etc. So let's see. Latrell says car videos almost at 14K. Okay. Yeah, well, I think I'm not sure if you're talking about like the views or something like that, but yeah. Anyways, my last channel that I probably would like to talk about is not really tech related at all. Let's see. So I have a channel called MB DDR Pump. I really need to rechange the name on this. This is mostly dedicated to like my DDR videos or Dance Dance Revolution videos. Just because like I like to post videos of me playing every now and then. So I think once I start playing the game more consistently again, I will start posting more videos on it. But it's just basically me playing DDR and Pump It Up. Basically, Dance Dance Revolution. If you guys are not familiar with that, it's just a rhythm game. I used to be super into rhythm games when I was in my early 20s and my mid 20s. I stopped playing, but towards my mid 30s, I started getting back into it. So every now and then I'll play. I'll stop. I'll stop playing. I haven't played in like a month probably, but the last time my cousin came, he played. So I posted a few videos of him playing. So, and I have a home setup as well. So just to knock on that, guys. But anyways, guys, as far as my BTech channel, I really don't know where that's gonna go. I think what I want to do is I want to go back to posting like videos on cheaper cell phones, right? I want to start posting videos on cheap tech as well. Like I'm talking about like under like $20 tech that you can buy, like whether it be like from Temu or TikTok or wherever, you know what I mean? Like I want to start posting videos on that because there's a lot of cheap tech out there, guys, that you can buy, and I want to start doing videos on that. Like this watch that they sent me is under $30, I believe. So if you don't want to buy expensive things like Apple Watches or Pixel watches, and you just want like, I feel like the smart watches, especially like fitness trackers and stuff, have gotten a lot better. Excuse me. Give me 1 second, guys. I have to cough. And I have to yawn, guys. Oh my gosh. I don't know why I'm yawning so much, guys. I'm tired. All this talking is making me lose my breath. Surprisingly, though. But anyways, I think I just do want to get back into posting like, random tech videos and doing a little more live streams here and there, talking about my experiences, right? I definitely know I'm not going to be talking about like, the mainstream phones anymore, but, still continuing to talk about MVNOs like Visible, Mint Mobile, etc. like that. I think that would be a very good topic of conversation that I would like to have with my community. Where you can get good deals currently, right? Whether it be Metro by T-Mobile or Boost Mobile or Visible by Verizon. Like if you guys are still interested in mobile tech, I'm still gonna continue to talk about that. I just don't know at what capacity I'm gonna talk about it, right? But I want you guys to know that my channel isn't going away, that the channel is always going to be there. And I want you to know that I'm going to do my best. Like, 2024 is going to be an interesting year. I'm hoping I can pass the 14,000 subscriber mark. I've been trying to hit 20,000 subscribers in like the last 3 years. That was my goal. My 2020 goal was to hit 20,000, and I'm barely at 13.8K right now, guys. So, but hey, growth is growth. I can't complain too hard because my channel still gets subscribers. People still watch my channel and people still view my videos. So I think that's interesting that people still watch the channel, and I appreciate anyone that watches the channel and communicates with me and comments and likes and smashes the like button. So, but guys, I really appreciate the support. Again, I hope I can continue to support the people that I follow, guys like Latrell, guys like Tito. Honorable mentions, guys like CV Tech, right? Magic Tech Review also, which he doesn't post videos anymore, but Magic Tech, you know, he really got me through a hard time last year because he was posting videos like every single day. So his channel, I was watching his videos consistently every single day, guys. Like you have no clue like how excited I was to just sit down and watch his live streams when he was, you know, riding on his little scooter. He bought the same little scooter I had, and he was riding around on it for like a month or two, and then he decided, hey, I'm gonna buy a moped. So he started riding around a moped, and then he ended up getting, you know, he did a lot of thrifting videos. He liked to ride around his car, his town. He started doing Uber Eats videos, right? He did a lot of stuff like that. Of course, he still did mobile tech videos and stuff like that. But anyways, you know, it's just, you know, I want to give him a shout out. He's an honorable mention as well. Just guys that have supported me in general, guys like Tobin Moyano, who have followed my channel, Gene, who else? Tech for Your Needs, who I haven't really kept up with his channel this year that much, but you know, I know he still tries to post at least once a week. He'll try to go live. Tech for Your Needs, shout out to you. And I'm, you know, if you're still there, if you watch this video later on, shout out to you guys that just continue to watch my videos. I really appreciate it, guys. So again, guys, I think I'm going to go ahead and end the video here. Just because, you know, I've already been on an hour and my voice is starting to get a little hoarse, and I need to make myself some din. But guys, check my main YouTube page has all of my social media channels, right? So if you want to follow me on Instagram, on the X app, or on Facebook, whatever, you guys can follow me on all of those platforms, guys. I really appreciate it. You know, this might be my last video of 2023. I'm not sure. I do have an unboxing that I want to do. Hold on, let me see. So I bought this cheapy smartwatch from TikTok, from the TikTok shop. So I actually bought a few smartwatches from the TikTok shop. You know, and I bought a few from my mom, my dad, and my girlfriend, and I still have yet to unbox this one. So I want to make a video on it. So maybe I'll do this video before the year ends. And of course, you know, any pixel related videos I'm still going to work on, guys, for you. So, but anyways, guys, thanks again for following the channel. Smash the like button before you go, please. I really appreciate that. Share my channel with your friends and family. You know, have them watch my videos, my older videos if they want. And again, just continue to support the channel. I really appreciate it, guys. You know, who knows where we're going to go in 2024. Let's make it a good thing. Let's keep things positive. You know, I'm still happy to be here with you guys. I'm still happy to be here on the earth and in general. But anyways, guys, thanks again for watching. Have a good night. I love you guys. Merry Christmas or happy holidays. Happy New Year. If I don't talk to a lot of you guys,